In this video, I'm going to share with you my goals for 100 days of greatness, why they're massive, why they're unrealistic, and how you can set massive unrealistic goals and hit them in 100 days. So yesterday I went and got a body scan. A scan that tells me all my numbers, all my measurements on where I am physically right now. Now, it's day 12, so yesterday day 11 of the 100 days of greatness, and I wanted to understand exactly where I was at. It gave me a printout. It was probably the most confronting 10 minutes of my life. I stood on these scales, they measured my height, they measured my weight, and they gave me a rundown on every area of my body. Now, they give me an overall rating down the bottom, my actual health assessment score out of 100, 61. So I was right, maybe a 5 or a 6 out of 10. And I know after 100 days, I want to be a 10 out of 10. I've got an unrealistic goal, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a moment, but I want to run you through where I am exactly. Right now, I'm 23.8% body fat. Not good enough. The average male should be under 20%. Now, is it okay? Yeah, I look physically okay, but I don't know about you. In these 100 days of greatness, I don't want to be just okay. I don't want to just be average. I don't want to be just good. I want to be fantastic. I want to be the best I've ever been. So I got to improve that. I got to change that. 23.8% body fat. I learned that I probably need to lose about 13 kilos. Now, with my huge muscle tone, maybe that's not exactly what I have to lose, but I have to lose some weight. I also have to up my water. I have to reduce my coffee, up my water, up my vegetables in order to help in that area. And you know what the scary part was? Right down the bottom, it said my physical age. My physical age, 48. 48. Oh my gosh, I'm 35. I like to think that I'm 25. I'm not, I'm 35. But when my physical age says 48, that scares me to action. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you all my goals for 100 days of greatness and why you need some unrealistic, massive goals. Because here's the thing, I went and met with the doctor who ran me through these numbers afterwards. And she said to me, you know, you're doing okay, there's nothing to complain about. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get people like you out of my life. Why? Because people like you, people like this person, this doctor who says you're okay, they keep me small. They keep me limited to my potential. I know I've got so much more potential. So she said, what's your goal? Where do you want to be? I said, well, I want to be 90 kilos and 10% body fat. I'd like to be 95 kilos and 10% body fat. That'd be ideal, but I'm gonna set a massive goal for the 100 days of being 90 and 10. 90 kilos, 10% body fat. She's like, there's no way you can make that. There's no way you can make that in 100 days. I'm like, watch me. She said, come and do a scan at 50 days. So another 39 days time. She said, come and do a scan and I want you to be under 20% body fat. And by 100 days, I want you to be under 15. And I'm like, seriously? I want another mediocre goal after 100 days? No. I want a massive goal. I want to hit a massive goal. And you, on the other end of this video, are going to keep me accountable to it. So here's the thing. If you don't set massive goals, you don't take massive action associated with the goals. It's something I learned years ago from reading the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. Set massive goals and then take massive action associated with it. So in this video, I want to run you through all my goals. In the area of my business, I want to have a massive goal for 100 days of greatness. In the 100 days of greatness, in my business, I'm setting myself a goal of earning $1 million. Who's with me? Who's gonna earn $1 million in the next 100 days? Have I ever earned $1 million in 100 days? No. I've never earned $1 million in 365 days. In fact, my business hasn't even earned $1 million in the last 3 years. But the point is, if I set a mediocre goal, I'll have mediocre actions associated with it. But what I want to do is I want to set a massive, unrealistic goal of $1 million. $1 million in 100 days. I'm gonna have to work my ass off to get there. But I believe you can do it, and I believe I can do it. I went through the plan with my wife last night. I know I can make $1 million in the next 100 days, and I betcha you can too. So, part of that is I know that I'm gonna have to write multiple books. So after just 11 days in the 100 Days of Greatness, I'm pleased to announce that I have finished my first book. The manuscript went off to a whole stack of people to write testimonies, and I'm gonna be able to not only sell, but give away and use as a marketing tool my 100 Days of Sales Greatness book, which is gonna be available on Amazon and on my website, which is really cool. But you know what? I'm not writing one book in 100 Days of Greatness. I'm gonna write 5 books. Have I ever written a book? No, never written a book in my life. I've done videos and I've done training documentaries and all this sort of stuff. I've never written a book. I've written little guides, I've written little cheat sheets, but I've never written a book. I'm gonna write 5. I've already finished 1 and we're only 11 days in. That's part of earning $1 million, but that's not the only way. I know I'm gonna have to up my face-to-face training. I know I'm gonna have to up my social media presence. I know I'm gonna have to do more videos than ever before. I know I'm gonna have to invest in more time into my business, but I'm also gonna have to invest more of my money into some of the investment opportunities that I've got in order to earn $1 million. But I believe I can do it. I believe that you can do it. $1 million in the next 100 days. Another one of the 10 areas that I wanna grow in these 100 Days of Greatness is I wanna grow my spirituality. I wanna grow my faith. I'm gonna be on a 100-day plan for reading my Bible. That's something that I personally wanna do. It's something that I've never really done before, to read the complete Bible in 100 days. Now, that's a full-on goal as well. You know what I also want to do? I want to read 25 sales or self-help books, leadership books. I'm going to read 25. Another one of my goals is to develop a better relationship with my children. Yesterday, I took my eldest daughter, Aria, she's 6. I took her out on our daddy-daughter date. And I'm going to do that every single week. I'm doing that with my youngest daughter, Andy, who's 4. I'm doing that this afternoon. And tomorrow, guess what? Solomon, my middle boy, he's 5 years old. He's gonna get a father-son date. We're gonna go out, we're just gonna chat, we're gonna talk about the things that they wanna talk about, we're gonna play. I wanna invest in that time. If I don't set massive goals in these areas, I'm gonna come up short and not be the person that I wanna be. I could run you through all the rest of my goals for the 10 areas that I want to improve over the 100 days. But the point is that I want to encourage you to set some massive written down goals for you to accomplish in these 100-day program. I believe you can do it. I believe you've got more potential inside of you. I believe that you can take yourself to the next level. I believe in every area of your life that you want to improve it at the same time. And I want to encourage you, start writing your goals. Write some unrealistic goals. Join me on the journey to $1 million in 100 days. Join me on a crazy journey where the doctors say you can't get there. You can't overcome this sickness. You can't overcome whatever it might be. You can't do this. You can't take your relationship that's, unrepairable right now. You can't repair that in 100 days. Challenge yourself to say, if you set massive goals, you're gonna have massive action steps associated with those goals. If you haven't already watched it, make sure you go and have a look at the other video that I've done on SMART goals and examples of SMART goals and how SMART goals can work for you. And I'm sure you wanna know more about $1 million in 100 days. I wanna be a millionaire in 100 days. I bet you wanna know more. Well, I want to give you the examples of what I'm actually doing in my 100 Days of Greatness plan so that you can take the same steps. You can copy the method. Don't copy me exactly, but copy the method of how we're going to create $1 million for you in the next 100 days. Hey, what I want you to do is I want you to write down in the comment section below all the goals that you have over the 100-day period. Write down your massive goals, write down the unrealistic ones and share them so that people can like them, comment. And you know what? We only encourage on the 100 Days of Greatness. We only pump one another up. So join me in the comment section below. And hey, if you don't currently follow me on social media, check out all the social media links, especially on Instagram, and make sure you hit subscribe and forward this video on to somebody else that you know has more potential in them and can join you on the 100 Days of Greatness journey.